Thank you so much. Chair Roush, Chair Cahill, members of the committee, always wonderful to see you, your teams, your staff. Today, I have an incredible, pleasurable privilege and moment of professional pride because I'm going to be sitting on a panel with two experts on what to do about single-use plastic bags, who I'll introduce shortly. I'm not going to go more than my 3 minutes. I am here to support my bill on a plastic bag ban throughout the state, but I'm also here to show support for Rep. Vargas's bill H916 on mattress recycling. And I just thought I'd take a moment just to talk a little bit about that bill. As I was listening to the UTEC youth who are involved in that, I recognize that it's not only a social enterprise, it's not only youth leadership, it's also workforce development. Because the UTEC program is actually building the workforce for mattress recycling for the future. It doesn't take away from the professional stewardship piece that has to happen. This bill actually looks at both. It creates a hybrid system of looking at mattress recycling that has an industry component that has strong oversight by DEP and a social enterprise piece. So it sort of carves out and says, as Massachusetts moves forward with mattress recycling, we're going to carve out a piece for social enterprise and recognize the value. And again, that's workforce development. And the UTEC program is amazing. We toured it last year. It's really quite something to behold. But the third piece of this legislation I think is really important is the needs assessment. Massachusetts has a ban on disposal of mattresses since November, but we really haven't quite figured out what do we need to be able to make sure that all of this gets recycled and that we don't burden municipalities. So that third piece of the needs assessment is really critical. Enough about me, now about them. So I'm here to introduce Nina Hirschberg and Bailey Millay, 10 years and 11 years old, from Crocker Farm Elementary School in Amherst. If I may, I learned about their efforts when I visited Crocker Farm and heard that they had organized their school to ban the use of plastic bags in their food service area. This meant they created a petition, they educated, they organized, they talked with the food service folks. They found out why the food service folks weren't doing it. At the time, it was because it took too long to open up the paper bags. They organized students to give up time for their recess every day to open up the paper bags so that they could not use plastic. So I feel like I'm felling. That's a word that
I got you.
Kind of means like I'm actively proud. I'm always proud of my district, but these two constituents, they make me very hopeful. So Nina and Bailey, whatever you'd like to say, it's your turn.
Going Green by Bailey Millay and Nina Hirschberg. We want to start by thanking Chair Roush and Chair Cahill and all of the distinguished members of the committee for the opportunity to share our thoughts with you. We care about the environment, so we want you to help our community go green by voting yes to Bill H784, an act relative to plastic bag reduction.
Plastic bags hurt the environment in many ways. Soon the ocean will have more trash than sea creatures.
Many creatures, including sea turtles and squid, like to eat jellyfish, and they often mistake plastic bags floating in the water for their favorite snack. Many sea creatures mistake plastic and other ocean trash for food, and that leads to them choking and dying.
Every day, 8 million pieces of plastic alone, that's 8 million too much, make their way into our ocean.
Right now, 5.25 trillion macro and micro pieces of just plastic, not including other ocean trash, are floating in our precious oceans.
Every day, 150 species of plants and animals go extinct because of global warming.
To wrap this portion up, there should not be any trash in the sea at all, because humans are the ones that are trashing our oceans, and animals should not have to suffer from it. Think about if you went outside to find that the gases in your air were poisoned by a dolphin. That is what we are doing to animals.
Our second reason why we should reduce plastic use is because plastic contributes to global warming, and global warming is hurting humans and other animals. In case you are wondering why plastic contributes to global warming, the answer is that when people are making plastic, they use lots of fossil fuels, which are horrible for the environment. As well as that, when you throw away plastic, it sits in a landfill as it slowly decomposes, which can take up to 1,000 years. The plastic releases greenhouse gases, which are also causing global warming.
Global warming is very bad for animals. There is less food for animals because crops are suffering. The crops are dying because of the extreme droughts and floods that are being caused mainly by global warming. Plants need sun and water to grow, but when they have too much, it is harmful for them and causes them to pass away. Also, animals' climates are changing and it is getting too hot for them. Icebergs and glaciers are melting and animals are losing their homes because of it. We need to help.
Climate change is also very bad for humans. If you are curious about what will happen because of climate change in the future, we have an answer. If we don't do anything to stop global warming, the amount of wildfires will highly increase, more droughts for longer periods of time will occur, there will be a lot more floods, the wind intensity will increase, and there will be more tropical hurricanes. These are the dangers that will occur if we don't take action. One thing we can do to reduce the danger of climate change is reducing the use of plastic bags.
We need to do everything we can to help slow down and possibly eliminate global warming and save our planet, because there's no planet B.
Just so you know, if all you're thinking you use are plastic, paper bags are also an option. Paper bags are better for the environment in many ways. One way is that they are biodegradable. Another reason is that they don't kill sea animals like plastic does. The last reason we should use them is because when factories are making them, it uses less energy, and therefore the factory burns less fossil.
In closing, we respectfully ask for you to advance this bill favorably. This is a way that you can take action to help save our planet. We really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to read and consider our essay. Remember, the thing that's killing the earth is the thought that someone else will save it. Thank you.
Well done, ladies. Great job. Questions or comments from the committee?
I have one comment.
Yes.
You may have revolutionized giving testimony. If everyone could read at the same time, it would be much appreciated. Very nicely done.
They came in under 6 months.
And-
The future's very bright.
I mean, maybe we should just stop the hearing now. I mean, I think we heard it all.
And can I also say happy birthday? I think we should start every hearing with
With a song. I agree. I also, Representative, want to credit you for your work on mattresses and mattress recycling last session when we were chairing this committee together. It's a testament to your work.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both. Great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.